There are many ways we can show compassion towards other human beings, other believers. But one thing that is a hindrance towards having a compassionate lifestyle is the habit of being judgmental, judgmentalism. And we have to get rid of that. And we can only get rid of that if we learn to try and imagine being in other people's shoes, trying to understand what they are going through and trying to help them. Because judgmental people are not interested in making people better. They are only interested in looking down on others. I'll give an example, a true story, a typical example of judgmentalism. I was told in one of the European countries, in a youth group meeting, the youth were discussing their dilemmas and faith-related dilemmas and their daily life issues and problems. And they were Shia Muslims. One sister, she stood up and she said that I live in a country where right-wing extremism is on the rise. And I am afraid that if I walk around with hijab on in certain parts of my city, I might be physically assaulted. So this sister had a genuine concern and she said, so what should I? And she couldn't complete her question properly before a very pious sister said to her, then you should have a strong faith. As simple as that. You should have a strong faith. Now, we all know that wearing hijab is obligatory, and that sister did wear hijab, but she had a concern. Now, this pious sister immediately said, you should have a strong faith. What does that mean? It means that you have a weak faith. And I'm telling you, you should have a strong faith because I do have a strong faith. This is a typical example of judgmentalism, not trying to understand what others are going through. Let me make it very clear, it is obligatory to wear hijab. But who are you to tell people you have a weak faith, you should have a strong faith? You can tell them you refer to Sayyid Sistani or whoever your marja is. Don't try to judge people. There is another example, and I was told that in one of the European countries, there were some sisters who used to come to the congregation and attend the mosque on a regular basis, but their hijab was not 100% perfect. It was a little bit loose, and there were some pious sisters at the congregation who judged them so much that they felt so uncomfortable that they stopped going to the mosque altogether. The point is, the more religious we become, why do we become more judgmental? And judgmental people are not interested in making sinners quit sinning, in making people wear hijab if they do not wear hijab, in making brothers say prayers if they are not saying prayers. No. Judgmental people are only interested in thinking that they are better than the others, to take a moral high ground. And they would rather prefer that you continue to be a sinner so that they can continue to judge you. And if someone, God forbid, has this habit of judgmentalism, then that person has not understood the point, what Islam is all about. It is about showing empathy, showing love, and pulling people up and helping people to become better with love, not with judgmentalism.